There are three operation management critical decisions. First, process and capacity. A value stream map can help you figure out what procedures you need and how to keep them running smoothly. The procedure, how they were created, and how were delivered were all important to Dick McD. The speedy system placed a premium on speed, and more speed, as well as quickly the courteous service. Second, layout strategy. MACD has devised a plan to discover the most efficient flow of resources, people, and data. On a tennis court, the brothers sketch out possible kitchen design with chalk, then have the employees act out a procedure of producing hamburgers. Third, supply chain management. Ray Kroc desired a large of franchises that followed his standardization, automation, and disciplinary criteria. Because these new franchise owners were dedicated to prepared to follow Ray Kroc's standards, the plan proved to be a big success. He believed that rather than just offering their name and money, partners should be chosen for their ability to add value.
Hi, my name is Nurizati binti Ismail, and today I would like to present regarding challenges faced by the owner. The founder represents the perfect entrepreneur movie. The movie focused on the work of Ray, who was not the actual founder of the McDonald's restaurant chain, but who took over the small fledgling business established by the brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald. There are challenges that faced by the owner, which is: firstly, the challenges faced by the owner is high cost of electricity because of the ice cream. The owner are encountering higher than expected costs, particularly of refrigeration of large amount of ice cream of milkshake. Secondly is inappropriate franchise. Ray incorporated a new company, which is a franchise royalty corporation, and attract a new investor. This is allow him to open a new restaurant without the brothers' approval. This is upset the brothers' emboldens. Thirdly is tough conversation and disagreement with his partner. Joan suggests a powdered milkshake as a way to avoid this cost, but the brother consider it degrading to their food quality. Lastly is financial problem. Ray begins to encounter financial difficulty as his share of franchise profit are limited due to his contract, which the McDonald brothers deadline to renegotiation.
Step did the McDonald brothers take to make their operation more efficient? The Founder movie showed the story of Ray Kroc, a struggling salesman turned founder of McDonald. In 1950, Ray Kroc met Mac and Dick McDonald, who were running a burger operation in Southern California. Ray was impressed by the brothers' speedy system of making the food and saw franchise potential. Ray expanded the McDonald restaurant through franchise, pulled the company from the brother, and created a multi-billion-dollar empire. This movie teach many important business lessons. A few of them are as follows. First, be curious. Curiosity is an important characteristic to get fresh ideas. Ray Kroc was not be able to sell his milkshake machine at many restaurants, but when he got an order of 6 machine from a faraway restaurant, he got curious to understand why so many milkshake machines were ordered by a single restaurant. Here, he could have simply delivered the order, could have avoided travelling a lot distance to figure out the reason, but he was curious and decided to deliver the restaurant. Second, explore new ways. Just because something is not done in the past doesn't mean it can't be done in the future. Innovators refuse to accept status quo and inefficiency. They explore new ways by taking inspiration and ideas from various fields. To improve the efficiency of their business, McDonald's brother Mac and Dick took the assembly line concept perfect by Henry Ford for cars and applied it to hamburger business. They optimized it for their business through chalk drawings on a tennis court and orchestration of their team members' steps. They made sure that speed should not impact quality standard on everything from clean lines to the number of pickles per patty. Third, solve customer problem. When a business provides what customer need, it doesn't have to convince customer and look for them. Supply of the right product creates demand. Drive-in restaurants were already popular place in America, but the wait was usually long and often food was wrongly assembled when arrived. This was not the case at McDonald's. As compared to many other restaurants that Ray Kroc visited, McDonald's was able to serve the high-quality food at lightning fast speed and low cost without sacrificing quality. Though McDonald's had huge lines, customers were happy with quality and service. Lastly, think big. Thinking big requires stretching the boundaries of possibilities. It enables acceptance of new challenges and creation of capabilities to overcome those challenges. McDonald's brother innovated and mastered the efficient restaurant business model and decided to have one best-in-a-class restaurant instead of multiple medical restaurants. Ray Kroc thought big, and with his persistence, he innovated and mastered the art of business expansion through franchise model.
Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tasnim Abdul Hafiz and I'm going to present about the takeaway can we take from the movie of the founder. Okay, based on the movie, we know that Ray Kroc is the founder of McDonald's. So we can see the idea of the McDonald's is not the original one, but he made an innovative that he improved from the existing one. He also improved the idea from the McDonald brother, and he did it so fast and quick, which is from the struggling salesperson, he become the founder. Also, it also can benefit him from the salesperson since he can sell his idea to get people on board with their emotion and aspiration, which is with the quote from the movie, the McDonald's is not only open only on Sunday, but open every day, which is can get people more emotional and aspiration from this quote, which is he can get people by using his word only. Also, another point is a good teammate, which is important since people who are successful, have a successful idea, can become a successful person, which is that can scale up the McDonald's. Ray Kroc also have a multiple franchise owner who follow his standardized guideline, which is he recruit for the first time after franchising one, which is the few rich person owner, but he found out that they are not following his standard guideline. Hello and Assalamualaikum. Also, we can see the method of McDonald's that resolve the customer issue. How McDonald's resolve customer issue, which is using high quality food and lighting's fast speed delivery, lighting's fast speed low cost without sacrificing a good quality. People don't want to wait a long queue for food, but how McDonald's resolve this one by provide a lighting fast speed for customer to get a quality food and good service by McDonald's. So this is what we want, and we want every restaurant to have this. Also a good point that can we take from movie The Founder, how McDonald brothers were resistant to change even though the idea of franchising to make things better because the fear of not good quality. So they're unwilling to consider any of good idea because they think their business is already great, and because of the fear of thinking out of the box, so they just stay in one place. It's actually not good. It's supposed to be It's supposed to be a good, adaptable, and open to new experience. As we can have any situation during the fresh perspective. And finally, the point that we can take from this movie is a issue of quality. How quality is important because McDonald brother literally ensure that every hamburger and fries, any food from McDonald's is perfectly, because quality is what drives McDonald's success. What drives McDonald's success in the worldwide. How Ray Kroc also have the same perspective with McDonald's brother. Next is the strategy for restaurant business owner to run their business during this COVID-19 pandemic time. Those restaurants to modify their operation not only to stay in business but to serve the employees, communities, and to those who need this during the COVID-19 crisis. So this is my opinion of strategy. The business restaurant can do some takeout operation are being expanded, which is the operation of takeaway and delivery is now already widely in Malaysia or another countries. And this can provide a variety of reasons. The most common is the desire to keep the employees working and support their salary who needs, and support the supplier also, because we know all the waste of food will go to the waste. So this is not actually good to our country. More than we know that F&B restaurant, if this longer the date and the food will go to the waste, that we cannot serve to the homeless or else, because this is already breached the guideline and SOP. Also, the restaurant can provide a new rotating menu item. Restaurant have to think out of the box and rethink any menu item to increase of takeaway and delivery, as well as reduction of manpower in some cases. Consideration of deplete inventory and hand rather than spending extra money, because if we do inventory, also online order and third party deliver. Online order and third party deliver also can give us someone else job, and many restaurants actually have launched order online platform for such as website, expanded third party delivery also in partnership. Also create drive-through lane, which is can maintain social distance and limit contact point. For now, we know that COVID-19 pandemic, people don't want to get in touch like cash or whatever, is it? So we prefer something like contactless delivery. Right now, GrabFood also do contactless delivery, which is doing a GrabPay with this. So this can increase the people job who in needs. Also, communication with customer. Customer is actually very essential for any successful operation, but it's especially important during the global pandemic, which is keeping our customer informed of operational changes in critical. Operator have used, so right now, many operators have used a social media platform to keep customer up to date by posting any daily special and restaurant close or not. So this is can create a loyalty relationship with customer. So, and many people right now working from home and do quarantine time. So communication is really a big deal for any of people here. And market the restaurant. As I said just now, many people right now working from home and do quarantine. So many of people and customer are isolating themselves at home in order to protect themselves and their family. Staying indoor, working from home can connect customer and the restaurant, the owner restaurant, to keep in touch about restaurant promotion, restaurant deal. So this is a big deal. Can get a great market. So this is only my opinion or not. This is about the strategy of business owner to run their business during the current COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.